Here are this week's top stories. Dubai hosts International Medical Travel Exhibition and Conference 2015. Safe and Sound Campaign 2015 launches a free fitness app. For On The Go, Ajman Firas gets sporty in Ajman. And Global Mala unites yoga enthusiasts for charity. I'm Rachel Pather. Welcome to What's Up. The International Medical Travel Exhibition and Conference 2015 was hosted by Dubai in the first week of October. The conference was attended by different medical tourism destinations and key decision makers in the industry. Dr. Layla Al-Mazouki, Director of the Health Regulation at the Dubai Health Authority, was at the event to talk about the conference.
MTech is one of the conferences that take care of medical tourism, and this is the third time that MTech being done, the second time for Dubai, and next year it will be in Dubai as well. Dubai Health Authority is the sponsor for the event, and medical tourism is a very important topic in Dubai and in the UAE generally, and we have this strategy for medical tourism to make Dubai a hub for medical tourism. Having such an international conference as being held in Dubai and having more than 20 countries and 100 participants coming to Dubai to participate in this exhibition, this will show the positioning of Dubai on the medical tourism map globally and how important Dubai is. And this is important because we can get shared experience of these expert countries in medical tourism, and they can share the experience of Dubai and what we achieved in such a short time.
Dr. Al-Mazouki also highlighted how Dubai is working towards its 2020 target for medical tourists.
We are working together to become number one, Dubai as a hub for medical tourism, number one in the region. And as you know, we have more than 2,900 healthcare facilities, and we've got 26 private hospitals and 5 public hospitals, and more than 80% of these hospitals are accredited, and we've got our polyclinics accredited, and we've got some labs who are accredited in the private sector. So this all in hand with the public sector, we can reach that target and put Dubai as the first medical tourism hub in the region.
To see the different destinations at the exhibition, Amy visited the event.
MTech is the ideal platform for healthcare destinations to showcase their latest trends in medical tourism. I'm here at the World Trade Center to check them out. So I'm here now with Anna from the Bavarian Health Management stand. Now I know your services are available in Germany, Australia and Switzerland. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you offer?
Of course. You send for us the inquiries. Then our medical specialists look at and prepare for you 3 options, which kind of service we can offer for you.
So the idea behind your service is that you are managing people's medical treatment. So whatever they want, you go ahead and you organize everything for them.
Everything, yeah.
So I'm now here on the Romanian stand, and I see that Romania has this beautiful tagline which is Embrace Health and Beauty. Can you just tell me a little bit what Romania has to offer for medical tourist treatment?
The logo Romania Embrace the Beauty and Health is a realistic one. Plastic surgery is the main objective to us. Also beauty, rehabilitation, anti-aging treatments.
popular holiday destination and is fast becoming a medical hotspot. So we're going to find out now why it's becoming so popular. Can you tell me why Greece is becoming such a popular medical destination?
Mainly is the Greek physicians and dentists they're working very hard and have very good specialization. IVF is one main stream where a number of foreigners are coming to Greece, as well as rehabilitation centers, which are in a very good condition and excellent facilities. And finally, dentistry is something that is being developed very thoroughly. It has a great number of specialized dentists in Greece in relation to the general practitioner. So in that case, it's a very good destination for all of those conditions.
So we're here at the Medical Tourism Philippines stands, and I'm joined here with Verna, who's going to tell us about the 6 centers of excellence in the Philippines.
When we're talking about medical tourism in the Philippines, we're looking at 6 particular treatments. Of course, one is an executive checkup. It's more of a wellness thing, just to make sure that you're okay and you're doing well in terms of health. And then there's the aesthetics, looking at dental works as well. We're looking at orthopedics, ophthalmology, minimally invasive surgery, and cardiology. So these are our 6 centers of excellence.
So what makes the Philippines such a unique medical tourism destination?
Well, for one, it's a value for money destination. So our costs are maybe 50 to 70% cheaper than what you would find in the US and in Europe. Aside from that, of course, English is widely spoken, so communications will never be a problem when you come to the Philippines for treatments. Third is, I think we have the most caring people in the world. Caring is in our DNA.
It's amazing to hear how advanced healthcare technology is becoming more accessible around the world. The high quality services and technology is not only beneficial to the healthcare industry, but to the end users as well. I'm Amy, and that's what's up.
In commemoration of October Breast Cancer Month, Ajman Malls launched a digital fitness app as part of its 2015 Safe and Sound Breast Cancer Awareness campaign. For the past few years, the Safe and Sound campaign had been holding a walkathon, but this year they hope to reach a wider audience through the app, which is available for download on iOS and Android app stores. Physique TV was able to speak to Ala Aldem of Ajman to give us more details on how to use the fitness app.
One of the key elements of this year's campaign is the introduction of Ajman Safe and Sound app. Through the app, users can walk, run, or do any kind of physical activity and track their progress. And users are also able to donate directly through the app via SMS, and the donations go to our charity partners this year, Breast Friends and Al Jalila Foundation. And as Ajman, we have pledged to donate 100,000 dirhams to the cause if the total distance walked through the app reaches 50,000 kilometers in 2015.
To celebrate World Arthritis Day, the Middle East Arthritis Foundation hosted a full-day event for families, friends and carers of people living with arthritis on October the 9th. The free-to-attend event featured several fitness sessions, including a dedicated session on yoga and herbal treatments, with the aim of helping people to take control of their lives. Concurrent with this year's theme, It's in Your Hands, Take Action, the Foundation aims to raise awareness of rheumatic and musculoskeletal diseases and to encourage people with the condition to take action. Attendees were able to meet other people with similar conditions and learn about the different treatments available to them. Dr. Humaira Badsha, founding member of the Middle East Arthritis Foundation, talked to Physique TV to give us a better understanding of arthritis.
Yeah, well, World Arthritis Day comes once a year in October, and it's to raise awareness of all the different types of arthritis. So it's celebrated worldwide or observed worldwide to raise awareness about this condition. Arthritis, it's 100 different types of arthritis. Anything which affects a joint is arthritis. There's one type which is called osteoarthritis, which affects old people. So most people think that arthritis affects old people, but actually there's lots more types of arthritis which people need to be aware of, because it even affects children, young adults, people in very early stages of their life, in their 20s and 30s. So, you know, it can be quite devastating when it affects young people as well. This year's theme is "It's in your hands, take charge." So we want people to have awareness and to take charge of their illness and to, get more information for themselves so they can get well soon.
With arthritis affecting 1 in 5 people in the UAE, it's imperative that preventative measures are taken. Arthritis affects a lot of people, and early diagnosis is important for successful treatment. Now don't go anywhere, because when we come back, Ajman Firas gets sporty in Ajman for this week's On The Go. And Global Mala celebrates the benefits of yoga and meditation. Welcome back to What's Up. This week, Ajman Firas will try some beach sports in a new resort in the UAE Emirate of Ajman, the Ajman Palace Resort.
Welcome to On The Go. Join us as we travel by land, sea and air to show you some of the coolest hotspots around. We'll go on healthy food trips, exciting adventure outings and some fun parties. Plus, we'll show you what's new and trending. So fasten your seatbelts because you're in for a ride. So this week, Firas and I continued our mini vacation and we were in Ajman at the Ajman Palace. So when we first arrived at the hotel, we got straight onto the beach, changed into our swimwear and hit the volleyball pitch, which is right here on the beach, for a game of volleyball. I haven't played volleyball for quite a few years. I think the last time I played volleyball was in high school, so I was a little bit rusty. But once the game got going, I got into the hang of it.
0-1. Volleyball. Yeah.
This is a great beach exercise. I mean, it incorporates jumping, lots of hitting of the ball, you're running around, you're using your core for balance and for quick changes of movement. So it's a great way to burn calories while you're on the beach.
Okay. What is this, football or football? Football, habibi. Yeah.
As the game went on, I got more and more competitive and I ended up hitting the ball really hard and I've ended up with bruised wrists. But it was worth it because I had so much fun. So after Firas and I had cooled off from our game of volleyball, we went to go and play what we thought was going to be badminton. But then when we got there, we realised the rackets were a little bit different and it turned out to be a game of speedminton.
Are you ready? Firas. Come on, come on, come on.
It took us a little while to get used to working with these new rackets, but eventually we got the gist of it.
Hey!
And we kind of just played for fun, so we were counting how many passes we could get across the net. I have to say, I think I was the more skilled player. Firas, not so much.
One, two, three, four. Ah!
Check out Firas' 8-pack. Look at that 8-pack.
12-pack.
So after our game of Speedmington, Firas jumped into the pool and had a swim, and I headed up to our beautiful room to get myself ready for my spa treatment. I headed down to the spa, the Revival Spa, for my treatment, which was going to be a gold wrap, which I was very excited to find out about. So the opening of the treatment was a gold cream that was applied all over my skin. It was applied in a massage fashion. We started with my legs and then we worked onto my back. I then rolled over and we did the front of my legs and then my neck, shoulder and arms. It was really relaxing. They were long, deep strokes and quite vigorous. There was quite like a lot of movement in the first set of application of the cream. I was wrapped in a little cocoon in a piece of plastic where I was left there for 20 minutes for the cream and the treatment to be absorbed into my skin. After my 20 minutes in the plastic wrap, I was then escorted over to the showers where I washed off the treatment, dried myself off and jumped back onto the bed where the gold mask was applied to my body. This was more of a massage treatment and the texture of the mask is quite oily. It's like a gel oil. So it was great for the massage, and then you leave this on and I don't know if you can see now, but I have a beautiful gold shimmer to my skin and it absorbs lovely into the skin and my skin feels very soft. The gold treatment is meant to energize and revive your skin as well as detoxify it. And as well as that, it's just a really luxurious treatment to have. I felt like Cleopatra having gold rubbed all over my body. So while I was heading back to the room, I saw Firas in the spa and he had opted for a pedicure, which I'm sure he enjoyed. So when coming on a vacation like this, I would definitely recommend starting your day with some activities to burn off all those extra calories that you might have enjoyed the night before, and just getting your body blood circulating, everything moving, and then having a little relax, and then maybe heading to the spa where you can have a massage or a treatment just to relax those tired muscles. And especially for the gold treatment, I would recommend having it later in the day so you've got that beautiful gold shimmer on your skin for the evening.
Feeling, you need to add some feeling, Habibi. That's what am I doing, that's why I'm doing success here.
Next week, don't miss the conclusion of Firas and Amy's stay at the Ajman Palace Resort. This November, watch out for more exciting events that you can take part in. The Dubai Off-Road and Adventure Show is back for its second year on October 29 to 31 at the Dubai Sports City. The event brings together different industries under the umbrella of outdoor activities. Visitors will get the chance to enjoy the fun atmosphere, entertainment and special offers during the show. On October 29 at 6 p.m, head to Zayed Sports City and don your scariest Halloween costumes for the special edition of Neorun, the Middle East's first ever UV paint fun run. When we return, Global Mala unites yoga enthusiasts for charity. And on Celebrity Fit, Olympic swimmer Sarah Lajnef shares her fitness routine. Welcome back here on What's Up. The Global Mala project aims to unite yoga, service and collective action. The purpose of the project is to bring the global yoga community together from every continent, school and approach. Here in the UAE, local yoga enthusiasts gathered at the Dubai Internet City Amphitheatre for the Global Mala 2015, with the purpose of raising funds for the Dubai Autism Centre.
Ajman, and I'm here at Dubai Internet City Amphitheatre with the local yoga community for Global Mala 2015. With Pee-wee, who is the organizer of Global Mala 2015. So can you tell me a little bit about the background of Global Mala?
Sure. Global Mala is something that originally initiated in the US with Shiva Rea, who is a famous yogini, and now it's throughout the world. It's actually our first year here in Dubai.
So why did you choose to bring it to Dubai?
The reason why is because in the first place it's a community event, and we wanted to help in particular the Dubai Autism Center, who are raising funds to move into their new building at this point in time. And as yoga people, we're always into helping the community, and we feel this is a really great way to get everyone together to work out and to do something good for others.
So what can we expect to see from Global Mala in the future?
Definitely, we want to do this every year at this time and try to get more people involved in yoga to see that yoga is really good for your health and wellness.
So I'm here now with Diana from Zen Yoga. So Diana, why did you decide to come here today?
So it's a great event, right? We have all this lovely energy and everyone's practicing yoga together. It's brilliant. The weather is getting better, nicer, and it's all for a good cause. It's for Dubai Autism, and we're more than happy to be here practicing together and, you know, being out in the nature.
Joining me now is Joe from Yoga First. Joe, can you tell me why it's important that we have these kind of events?
Well, I mean, I believe that community is extremely important, and Dubai's yoga community is growing and growing, and these are the kind of events which really bring people together. And also, this is a karma yoga event, so it's about selfless service. So we're coming together for a cause.
Nice to see so many of Dubai's yoga enthusiasts come together for Global Mala in support of such a great cause. I'm Amy, and that's what's up.
And now for Celebrity Fit. We have Tunisian Olympic swimmer Sarah Lajnef, who will share with us her fitness routine.
My name is Sarah Lajnef. I'm Tunisian. I lived in Tunisia until I was 15, and then I moved to France to swim and study. Had my high school degree in France, and then moved to the US to do like swimming and study again. I majored in political science with an international relations like specialty. I graduated in 2013 with highest honors from the University of Florida. I have two brothers. So my older brother, Usama, had some allergies, and the doctor advised my parents to take him to swim. And obviously my parents couldn't leave me anywhere, so they took me with him, and I started around like 94. I started swimming, and since then I fall in love with swimming, and I kept going. So I started competing in '98, and then I joined the national team in 2001, the Tunisian national team in 2001. I have like 10 Tunisian records out of 20, long course, 8 short course, and Arab champion, African champion, Mediterranean, and world champion recently in Russia, like master champion. Well, it was really like an honor, and it was such a pleasure to be the first Tunisian to ever qualify for the Olympics, because there was one swimmer in '88 who was invited to compete at the Olympics, but actually in 2012 I was the first Tunisian to qualify, to make my own qualification times and go. It was such an honor to represent my country and to be the first one, so it was great, and it was a really good experience. Yes, it is one of the toughest ones, especially mentally. I participated before it to like world championships and African championships, like big competitions, but it was one of the hardest because the pressure and like it was a huge competition, and it's not only swimming, it's all events, like it's all sports included, so you see like great athletes all around the village, and you get a little bit like destabilized, and you try to like manage the pressure, but it was a good experience. So in August 2014, I stopped swimming and I decided actually to retire. Like, you know, when you say retiring, I was 24, and you don't retire at 24, you start your career at 24. But because of all the problems that I had and all the issues, I decided to stop. But then in around like May, June 2015, I missed it. Like I missed swimming, and I felt like I needed something, like I needed to get it back in my life. And I wasn't like gonna give it up that easily, so I decided to get back to training, and I trained for the World Master Championship. So that was like the step that said that Sarah is back, and I'm back again and stronger than ever. So. Like now I'm training alone, like I'm training by myself. I don't really have a coach. So I'm trying new things, new techniques. I'm focusing more on the outside, like on the dry land, because like new research showed that like swimming is important. Like if you're a swimmer, it's important to have like training in the water, but it's better to be more specific in the water and work on your body outside of the water. So I'm trying like different things. I'm focusing more on lifting. I'm running, I'm biking, so I'm getting into triathlon to help the swimming part, but actually probably hopefully gonna compete in triathlon also. But I try to keep like a good diet, and I try to eat regularly, because here it's not really the quality of the food, but it's when you eat it. Well, I like salads, and I like shakes. I make my own shakes, so I have a blender. I mean, I have like a really good blender, so I make my own shakes. I like trying different shakes and different textures, so sometimes I go like a protein base, which is like banana, avocado, and dates. Sometimes I go more into like a sorbet kind of, which is like grapefruit, lemon, orange and stuff. So it's and I like ginger and cinnamon. So I pretty much put ginger and cinnamon in everything that I eat. So yeah. So after I competed at the World Masters Championships, I decided to try to qualify for Rio. I mean, it's gonna be tough. I have only less than one season. People prepare for the Olympics for 4 years. It's the Olympic cycle, which is 4 years. I have less than a year now. We're in October now, and the Olympics are in August. So I really only have 5 months to be at my best and qualify for Rio. For me, the World Masters was the competition where I will decide if I want to get back seriously into swimming or just be done for good. And alhamdulillah, I had decent results. I won a gold medal in the 200 IM. So I was I'm ready for it, and I'm ready for the challenges. So hopefully it will work out. Well, what really I will say is believe in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, you did 50% of the road, you reached 50%. And the rest, you have to be organized. And it's just my phrase that I always say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and never give up. If you fall, just stand back up and stand stronger, and you will reach your goals. If you have a goal and you work for it hard enough, you will reach it. Don't let anybody tell you anything different.
And here's Amy for this week's highlights.
Coming up this week on Physique TV. In today's episode, Gabriella is going to meet up with Ajman Bandali, editor of Gourmet magazine, who will share with us how she balances a healthy lifestyle even when she's around food all the time.
Hi Gabriella, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So have you always been into food?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I've always been, even as a child, been quite obsessed with it. I was a very big girl when I was smaller, so yes, I love to eat. I've always been into food. And then obviously I got married when I was very young, so I had to learn a lot about food at that time. When I got first married, I didn't know how to cook, I didn't know how to do anything, so it really was a lot of trial and error.
Oh wow, that's quite challenging actually at the beginning of your marriage.
It
right?
is,
You
yeah.
need to learn all these new recipes.
Absolutely.
Did you learn anything from your mom?
Definitely. I mean, my mum is the best cook in the world. I'm sure everybody says that about their mothers, but she really is.
So what did your mom cook? What were some of your favorite dishes actually?
My heritage is actually Indian, but my parents are from East Africa, so we have a lot of mix and match. We have a lot of the spicy curries that are native to North India, but we also have the very sort of cooling coconut varieties that come from East Africa as well.
In the same episode, she will try out a unique lunch experience at modern Indian restaurant Trasind and finish her day with a full skin treatment. This week, we reached the episode finale of The Dose with Dr. Billy. Dr. Billy has decided to focus his investigation on caffeine and its effect on our bodies. In order to get some answers, let's take a look at his action plan.
Caffeine is the most popular mood-altering drug in America, and about 90% of us use it every day. We spend billions of dollars just trying to get our hands on it, but a lot of us don't even know what caffeine does in our body. Now, I'm a doctor and a coffee drinker, and I'm not even exactly sure what caffeine is doing. So I decided I needed to follow the caffeine trail to its source. I knew it was going to be a long and difficult and arduous journey, but I had to do it. I had to go to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Beautiful sights, amazing food, irresistible music, and coffee. Plenty of people around the world get their caffeine from tea, but in the US, the drink of choice is coffee. 100 million of us drink it every day. We drink it because it wakes us up, because it helps us focus. It also has other powers like improving athletic performance. Surf's up. So what's the science behind my sudden urge to go surfing? Where does that burst of energy and optimism come from? I'll start my caffeine education by meeting with my San Juan consultants, dietitian Elba Gonzalez and internist Dr. Wanda Figueroa.
Quite an interesting episode, so don't miss it. Chef Adrian and nutritionist Zoe are on a roll on this Sunday's episode of Good Chef, Bad Chef. What exactly does that mean? Well, watch this.
So Adrian, I'm going to start this off by doing my take on a Californian roll. You see no rice, not that I'm anti-rice or anything like that, but I just want to show how diverse this can be. So what we're going to start with is the almond paste. What I'm going to get you to do, so you can keep busy, is I'm going to get you to make the dulse mixture. So I've got some fresh dill, some lemon juice and some dulse. Now dulse is a really interesting ingredient.
It's this stuff.
It's this stuff. So it's actually a seaweed. What's quite interesting about it, it's got big in antioxidants, but it's also got iodine. So iodine is really good for thyroid health. Now what I've done is I've actually soaked these almonds. This does activate the almond, but that's not the purpose I'm using it for. The reason why I've soaked is I want it to be easier to blend it, and I want it to be that real sort of paste mixture. I've got some celery.
Nice.
Some carrots. This is really healthy, great, you know, colourful ingredients. I've got what we call eshallot. You guys tend to call shallots or something. I'm so confused by what we call it in Victoria now.
It's so hard down here, isn't it?
And then I've also got some chili. So seeds and everything, we're going to pop that straight into the food processor. I'm going to blend this till it's a smooth paste. It's going to be a bit noisy. All right. That's perfect, exactly what I want. I'll put this straight into a bowl. So you can see it's a coarse paste. We don't want it to be too thin, but it's sticky enough that it's actually going to stick to the nori seaweed. Now that's perfect. That just had the dill, the dulse and the lemon juice. And what I'll get you to do is we want to just get some slithers of avocado. So again, I love the avocado because it's so creamy and it's just, it always tends to be in a Californian roll.
Another mouth-watering recipe is on your way this Sunday. I'm Amy, and that's what's happening this week on Physique TV.
Again, the headlines. Dubai hosts International Medical Travel Exhibition and Conference 2015. Safe and Sound Campaign 2015 launches a free fitness app. For On The Go, Amy and Firas get sporty in Ajman. And Global Mala unites yoga enthusiasts for charity. If you have any comments or suggestions, connect with us on our social media pages. Thanks for joining me. I'm Rachel. See you next time.